right, Steve, it's showtime.
Welcome everybody to episode 15 of Eric Abbenante versus the World. We've been grinding out on the regular week-to-week schedule for a long time, and then we got a phone call and the goddess needed a makeover. And so we had to oblige. And Eric was excited. He's like, our season finale, we got an extra week to prepare. And so he immediately gets down to writing and coming up with all kinds of stuff. And then the world keeps exploding day after day after day. So it went from, oh, we got a week to prepare, to I gotta rewrite this thing every freaking day, and he's just in there just strangle baiting away and then typing, strangle baiting and then typing, and it's just getting bad, and his wife's literally out of the country. This is his time to fucking party. Did he throw a playoff watch party? No. Did he go to strip clubs? No. Did he have a poker game? Anything at all? He could have flipped and gone Italian with this one, did hookers and blow. He would have got some respect. None of that, man. He just sat in there and just kept doing this the whole time. Oy vey, oy vey. The world is exploding. The world is exploding. And then I've had a rough weekend. All I've been doing is digging and busting rocks, doing real man's work. I start talking about it. He gets nervous and wants to flee to the Holy Land and invent banking again. I'm like, take it easy, Eric. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But we got a great lineup today. We've got 4 promising comedians who are going to tank their careers tonight on our very lovely show that doesn't get anybody in trouble ever. But, what do you get when you get these 4 promising comedians up here and you get Eric Abbenante? Nobody cares. It's our season finale. Eric Abbenante, everybody.
Oh, thank you all so much. Eric Abbenante versus the World, season finale. Oh, it is so good to be here. Thank you all so much. This is a political comedy show, and I take on all sides. I will only apologize if I didn't offend you. And yes, I am huge on the right, 140,000 on Twitter, okay? I am from the University of Utah. Go Utes! 3rd highest Twitter following of all University of Utah alumni. Isn't that incredible? I'm ahead of Steve Smith, who got a touchdown in the Super Bowl. I'm ahead of Alex Smith, Andrew Bogut, #1 picks. I'm ahead of billionaire John Huntsman, richest donor to the school. They all got defeated by Jew jokes. Okay, it's absolutely amazing. But please, give it up for my supportive sidekick, Steve Richardson, Steve the Plumber.
The one you're really here to see.
Yeah. Tall, dark, and handsome. You really contrast the short Jew and nasally. Yes. Yeah, you're great. So Steve is just another mate. We got through our first season, a great year. What do you think for season 2? What do you got planned?
I'm hoping to get paid. I say this every week.
We really need to work on your anti-Semitism. It's disgusting. Wanting to get paid, you can clearly see that anti-Semitism is rampant in this country. It's a scourge. But we shoot this show every single week from the greatest dispensary in Texas, some say the world, Green Goddess Revival, and it's now Tokies. It is now transitioning into Tokies. We used to have a beautiful mural here of Green Goddess, and now she is gone. Because, she may be a goddess, but she is still a she, okay? She is still a she. So Tokies is going to make at least 30% more, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you're a goddess. Tokies is going to cash in. We have an amazing lineup. I am so thrilled. Oh, and there you go. We have the full lineup right here. This is incredible. Thank you, Chris Taylor. Oh my goodness. We have an amazing lineup for you. Okay, first of all, every single one of these people, by the way, has something very special that I want to bring to you. So first of all, we have Dicey, host of Uncivilized.
Yeah!
A show very similar to mine.
Uh-oh.
Except, the host is talented, likable, good-looking. Other than that, it's the exact same show, right?
Does she make more money, too?
Yeah, no, like I said, successful, all that. Okay. Then we have Ashley Ann of Unmuted Entertainment. That's incredible. Producer by day, comedian by night, just like me.
Also more successful than you?
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's pretty much everyone in this. There was a homeless guy who walked through here. You could say that about him as well. But no, yeah. And she has a comedy competition that has the biggest cash prize in comedy history that is coming up in April. So that is going to be amazing. Then we have, of course, Ian Mack of Shit Show. Okay,
yeah.
Southside Cellar. Okay,
It's gonna wreck the place.
It really might be debatably the coolest mic in Dallas. He's built something very incredible, and for some reason he gave me a news segment on there. So it's
there goes the neighborhood.
Yeah, me and Ian are just alike, except all of his clothes fit him. But other than that, yeah, he dresses very cool. And then we have, of course, Jen Fitzsimmons, who is a part of Sharks, which is one of my favorite venues, and she's a very talented roaster and a bright career that she is tanking tonight. You're right. Yeah. No, it is so great. It is so awesome. But we have to rush to the headlines. There is so much. Now,
yeah.
But I entitled this episode, Is Trump a Fascist? Is Trump a Fascist? And that was like weeks ago, before ICE shot a woman in the face multiple times. So I gotta say, Steve, I'm pretty good at this. Okay? I'm Renee good at this, okay? I'm very good at this. I know, too soon.
Too soon. Too soon.
No, there's no way it could be too soon. It happened. It feels like a year ago when it happened. Actually, so much news has already happened.
It's like at least 2 bombings ago, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean we had so much planned, and then ready to go, and then he's invading literally half a dozen countries. He's threatening to invade. He's unveiling a healthcare plan. He's flipping the food pyramid upside down. He's doing all of this. And, they talk about Trump's motor. Trump is always high energy. Oh, yeah, he's always doing stuff. Well, so does evil, okay? Evil never rests. Does that make it a good role model? My God, you never stop. Please, for the love of God. And so, yes, I am, Jewish and a Trump voter, so I'm popular. Okay? That combination has always been popular, and it always will be popular. But yeah, I'm like the only conservative in my family at this point. Even the former conservatives, Trump has left them. And so my mom calls me up, and she's like, "Are you happy with your vote? Are you happy?" And I'm like, "Well, yes, Mom, I am happy with my vote for Trump because you're mad." That was the whole point of me voting for Trump, and you still sound mad, so I'm still happy with my vote. Still happy. No, it's really tough. As an American citizen, 100% disappointed with my vote. Has he really given me anything? No. As a comedian, I'm still pretty happy with my vote.
Endless material.
Yeah, endless material for this show. Too much material. You can slow down, brother. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my mom is like, "Well, did you get anything of what you voted for?" I'm a Trump voter, Mom. You know the answer to that is no. Okay? You know the answer to that. Except, there is one thing that he fulfilled, okay? Reducing gas prices. Woo! He really fulfilled that promise.
Yeah.
He was a little too dedicated to that. He invaded a whole ass country for reducing gas prices. That's not what I wanted, Steve. I just wanted more drilling, I just wanted you to drill, baby, drill. I didn't need you to kill, baby, kill. it's a little too much. It is a little too much. Now, this question, is Trump a fascist, is quite the provocative one from me with all my bona fides on the right. Pretty much everyone on the right follows me. Megyn Kelly, Ted Cruz, Charlie Kirk. And Charlie Kirk will always follow me. I unfollowed him to make him look desperate, okay? He was the fan of me, okay? But no, it is a very, very provocative question coming from me. And of course, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. But I'm going to be balanced here. The liberals spent 10 years just screaming, Trump's a fascist, and then you ask them, well, why? I don't know. The TV hasn't told me why. You know, they really couldn't answer the follow-up. And I can tell you right here. Now, the definition of fascism has been critiqued by historians for being vague. Yeah. Being vague and ideologically, biased. But here's basically what the definition of fascism is. It is using the government might, the military might, to choose winners and losers in industry. Okay, and then squashing, the protest, violently suppressing the protest of your centralized government power. That's basically what it is. And when Trump invaded Venezuela, that was textbook fascism. Like, literally as textbook as it gets, like raw, uncut fascism. And yet, this was your moment. This was your moment, libs, okay? This is your moment to scream it from the rooftops. But unfortunately, Trump won the war on you as well, because you were too busy being exhausted for 10 years, freaking out about everything he did, being the boy who cried fascism over and over. And then when he actually did it, no one was listening. No one was listening. What a shame.
Nobody was paying attention at all.
And what a shame. What a shame. So, yes, and then, now Trump is literally meeting with oil companies in the White House to divide Venezuela's oil. And then Exxon had the audacity to complain. Like saying it's uninvestable. I'm gonna actually take Trump's side here. It is so rude. He got you that as a gift, Exxon. Okay? God, I can't.
That's like being given the Porsche and complaining that the tires are bald.
Yeah, it's just, I have to maintain this thing? We did the hard part for you, and you're still complaining. Incredible. I sympathize with Trump a little bit there. Oh my God. You did everything for the oil company.
We're only going to make $1 billion off this?
Yeah, no, we're fully reimbursing them. What's the issue? What's the issue with fully reimbursing? So, yes, Trump, our America First president, posted a Wikipedia photo that showed that he was the acting president of Venezuela. I'm glad he's focused on our country. I'm very glad. He's so focused on our country, he threatened to bomb Mexico. He's threatening to bomb every country now. It's hard to keep up. Yes, he actually threatened to bomb Mexico and their cartels. And Trump, you don't need to bomb the cartels. Just make them drink the water. Okay? That's all you need to do. Trump-Azuma's revenge. That's all you need. That's all you need. But yeah, so we're bombing Mexico. We're threatening to bomb Iran as well. We're threatening to bomb Iran as well because there are protests there. Women are actually being arrested for not wearing hijabs. And yeah, 2,000 of them at least have been killed. And if you ask the Israelis, it's upwards of 6 million. Okay, it's just a lot of protesters have been killed. A lot of protesters have been killed. We don't know the number. And then we're threatening to invade Greenland. Actually, Trump had ordered the military to draw up invasion plans for Greenland. This is true.
Nobody's invaded Greenland since the Vikings, by the way.
Yeah. Not worth it. Yeah, not worth it. But they have actually, they said that Greenland is not for sale, which I admire, but you gotta think of who you're talking to. It's Trump. Trump's the last person you want to say, oh yeah, you in what army? I think he'll actually use it. I think he will.
He's offering them real money, too. That's what's wild about it.
Well, he was, and now there is going to be tariffs on all the European countries until we purchase Greenland. It's his way.
Or else.
I'm making Europe pay for Greenland. It's my revenge for no one paying for the wall. Okay, it's just incredible. I mean, so supposedly we're invading Greenland so that we can have a missile defense system, you know, across the Americas, like Israel has with the Iron Dome. It's going to be called the Golden Dome, and we already had a Golden Dome when Trump blew Bill Clinton. You know, it's just like we already had that.
I say we call it the Orange Dome.
Yeah, exactly. But it's hard to keep up with all the countries he's bombed already or is threatening to bomb. It sounds like the Animaniacs theme. It's a lot. It's a lot, actually. And so, I mean, have we ever just thought of giving him the Peace Prize? Maybe that would stop it. Maybe that was the issue with Hitler. Was we were supposed to give him a Peace Prize and then like an acceptance into art school, and then it would have stopped it. But actually, this happened. Maria Machado, the opposition leader of Venezuela, she presented the Peace Prize to Trump. You know, hopefully to appease him.
Everybody get your Peace Prizes.
Yeah, it's amazing. He made history. The first Peace Prize that was ever done at gunpoint. It's just amazing. I just love it. But, you know, the big story obviously was Renee Good. This was the predominant story. This woman who tragically got shot in the face 3 times by ICE in Minnesota. And, you know, part of the reason why it was tragic was you're not supposed to unload on a woman's face without consent.
Oh, that's too soon.
Yeah, no. It's always too soon. That's my whole act. But no, it was very tragic. It was very tragic. But not even the most tragic shooting that happened in Minnesota recently. And I'm not talking about George Floyd. The most tragic police shooting I can actually remember didn't even happen 10 years ago. His name was Philando Castile. He literally did everything my dad taught me to do with cops. Still got shot. That is an unavoidable tragedy. Terrible. Now, Renee Good, it's still a tragedy, but it's not Philando Castile for me because she committed the cardinal sin when dealing with cops. Now, cops, they don't care about terrorism, pedophilia, burglary, etc. The crime they care most about, not listening to them and trying to flee the scene when they're talking. Okay? They are your clingy ex-girlfriend with a gun.
Yeah.
With a gun. Okay? So yeah, it's not a good move no matter what. Even though like it's tragic that it happened to her. It is, but she also has to realize that's what cops are in general. And then, who have they been putting in ICE lately? I mean, they'll let in anybody. At this point, ICE has less hiring standards than Chick-fil-A. So you don't wanna mess with these cops. You wanna be careful. Now, this is a watershed moment for the Trump administration. Their approval ratings are plummeting, particularly with ICE and immigration, which they had high numbers on. This was the highest polling they had was only on this topic, and now it's completely going away. And internally, we were getting reports. My host was getting reports that they're freaking out. They're looking at these polls, and they understand that this could be the moment where it all unravels for them. And so I think I know how those conversations are going. So, playing Trump's chief of staff, the Ice Queen, Susie Wiles.
Again.
Yes, for maybe the 5th time. Maybe the 5th time. Will be my sidekick, Steven.
He's going to come up with some new stuff next season, I promise, guys.
No, it's going to be the same shit over and over. No. And then playing the most peaceful man on earth will be yours truly, Donald Trump. Will be me. So,
Mr. President, I have an urgent message from you.
How rude of you. You didn't even wish me a happy January 6th.
Sir, we don't have time. I have disturbing footage of ICE to show you.
Okay, pop it in. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch the tape.
It's 2026, sir. There's no tape. All right, I'm playing it now.
Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? Why aren't you singing, Susie? It's an executive order. When you play ICE, you have to sing the song. Bad boys, bad boys.
You know, in retrospect, those lyrics could be about us.
Well, if I had the ability to self-reflect, I might be able to worry about that. I think.
Don't you find these images of ICE, what ICE is doing in Minnesota, disturbing?
You know what? Now that I'm watching this is very disturbing, Susie. You're right. Why are the ICE members so fat? They should be more dreamy, like Pete Hegseth, central casting. They need to be more dreamy and fuckable. That's the issue here, right?
ICE is having trouble filling your quota, sir. They can't even pass the physical test.
What's the issue? Dan Bongino told me he had this handle. He told me he knew a guy named ZipRecruiter.
I think that's his podcast sponsor, sir.
Okay, whatever. That's why he is the best. But I hear you. People are upset. So, I think we just need to put ICE in uniform. Everyone loves a man in uniform, Susie. And you know what? Everyone loves UPS. What can Brown do for you? So, ICE's uniform will now be brown shirts.
There's no way this could possibly backfire.
There's no way. Exactly. And you know what? I don't even have to get the Insurrection Act passed, because that is, the Insurrection Act is just when I grab gas station pills for Bill Clinton. That's really when it happens. But anyways, end scene.
So, Steve, what do you think of my theory?
Well, you could be paranoid, or
it's Eric Abbenante versus the world. Thank you all so much. We had an amazing show. Season finale. This is so wonderful.